Hi guys! So a couple of touch points that I found within my area of focus, which is events. I actually found a LinkedIn article by Ian Hemingway, and he is a consultant in corporate communications. So he kind of touches on a few things here. So in his top three, the first one was networking. Just kind of the idea that like event planners are going to plan more events based on what people like and actually enjoy and what their interests are. He actually has a quote in here that says, "The event agency of the future will hire computational physicists, applied statisticians, and engineers to help their event planners plan their events." So kind of talking about using the data that's already out there on the internet and using that to build the best possible event, which makes a lot of sense, especially as technology is giving us more and more information these days. The next thing that he talks about is actually wearable technology, much like, a Fitbit or an Apple Watch. What first came to my mind when I saw that was the Magic Bands that Disney uses so that they can like put all of their fast passes, or I think it's called like Genie Plus now, and like your ticket into the park is all right here on your wrist. They obviously can see your location and everything like that. But he actually talks about the Pepsi Bioreactive Concert, in which they gave out wristbands that tracked the movement, temperature, and excitement of fans at the show, so that the event planners can actually go back and see like what caused people to be like more excited, what kind of things were better and what weren't, and where people were. And then the next one is just the agenda, simply kind of talking about like getting the ideas out there on social media and getting the plan out there so that people have easy access to the information. I know at Snowshoe there's a lot of times when we would have a lot of like older guests come up to everyone just asking questions of like, oh, when does this start? Oh, when does this start? We have it posted on our social medias and everything. So as that becomes more of a thing, then people will be able to use that. When I looked at the article with the customer engagement technology, some of the things that I found that made hotels stand out was obviously the first one makes sense, Wi-Fi. I mean, I'm constantly on my phone or my computer or my iPad. I feel like there's never a time when I don't have one of those things. So it makes sense that Wi-Fi is a huge push for guests in hotels. The next one was the ability to make reservations and check in and out from a mobile device. That also makes sense in today's day and age. Everything that I've ever done with a hotel has been on the computer or my phone. It's just easier for the customer. It makes sense. And then the last one is that the hotel texts you or sends you alerts about like check-in time or confirmation of your reservation. Again, just getting the information out to people rather than people having to go search for it, I think is a lot easier for consumers and very important, which makes sense why these three things are kind of new and upcoming major customer engagement technology trends.